Hi all, Amol here again. So today again with the one of the AI agent we are going to demo here. So last time if you remember what demo we had a one AI agent which was creating tags out of the document. Like when we submit the document, it was reading it and using the LLM it was creating the document. Now what this demo will contain, basically this demo will in this demo what we will do, we will create one AI agent which will review the code which we have uploaded in the GitHub. If you are whenever you are working in the project, so what you do basically on the GitHub you have branches. Out of that branches you create one branch, you do your coding, and then you commit the changes, and then you raise a PR. As soon as your PR is raised, it goes to your senior staff or lead, right? And that lead or senior staff will give review your code and gives out the comments, and then you work on the comment. So basically reviewing is the one task. Here we can automate this. I was thinking we can automate this because if you remember while working in the project, right? So whenever you are committing the changes, right, you are committing and pushing the changes, your branch get built automatically, right? So do you know how it gets built? Because it has some event that happens once you push the changes, right? And that events are basically the github events, and that event we call it as action. Using the same thing, using the same action, right, we can automate the things. We can make use of the LLM and we can review the code. So how that I will definitely show you. So basically first what we will do, we will just pull our code from the repository. This is our repository. This is my GitHub. It has one repository, and the repository is a AI PDF tag generator, right? So it has a main branch, if you see here, and then if I go here, you will have a git clone URL. I will just go and clone it. Basically I will just I will show you how I will give a demo. Like I will clone it. Okay, once we clone this, okay, once we clone it, we'll see what is the branch. Okay, now here we need to just cd our branch and then git branch. If you see here, the branch is the main branch, right? We will what in the general practice we generally create a branch out of it. So how do we create it? Git checkout minus b and then the branch name. Suppose I will give the name demo 1, suppose. Okay, I, I will be checking out it. Right now if you see, our branch is git branch demo, right? Now if we can open this, okay, here, okay, yeah, demo folder was automatically selected. So now if you see here, right, so this is basically code. So as I explained, whenever you are pushing the code into some branches, it starts build because it has some events to fire. Build event will be fire, and that build event will start the whatever the changes you push, it starts it building, right? Similar way, what we can do, there are multiple actions that GitHub can contain. Like you can raise an event on when you raise a pull request, right? So my thought was, as soon as we raise a pull request, we should call a LLM and we'll ask him to review the given files. So what will be the context here? Whatever the files are changed or whatever the files the PR contains, that will be the context. Okay, and whatever the prompt we are giving him, that using that prompt, LLM should review our code and give the comment, right? So for that purpose, like to work with the GitHub action, if you know, then it is better. Otherwise I will explain you what exactly the things we need to do here in the setting, right? As we are writing the comments, or we are providing the comments using the AI, using the LLM, right? So for that purpose, what we need to do, we need to give some permission to the uh, our branch, right? So what permission is like, allow all the actions and reusable workflows, because that whatever the things we are using, it will be the one kind of workflow, right? So we need to allow this one, this setting. Apart from that, there is a one more setting, that because to write down the comments, it needs the write permission. So read and write permission, we need to give it to the LLM. Okay, that is. And another is, what we will need to run the LLM or get the call to the LLM is our basically what we can say, uh, Grok API key. I am using the Grok LLM, so I will be having the Grok API key. Okay, this is my things. Okay, now what we need to run any GitHub action is, we need what kind of workflow it need one workflow files, and what kind of the code it should run, like to to identify, like to take the PR's data. We need to read the file, we need to use the PR files using PR GitHub APIs, right? Then we need to identify the difference between the files, and we need to give that difference file to the LLM, and then LLM will based on our prompt, will act and give us the comment. So how that will be happen in the code, we'll just see here. If you can create a file out of here also, I can show you here. Oh, it is taking little bit time, so again I can show you here also, if you want. Yeah, here also you can create a file, you can say add file, and then create a github folder, and then workflow folder, and add the files, right? Similar way, I have already added it, so I will just directly show you. So what are the files? Here is the AI review folder. This is our basically AI agent, right? It will do whatever the things we want to do, like call the GitHub APIs, get the files, patch files, that is the difference file, and then give the review count. I will explain each and everything from this, and then how this workflow will be triggered. It is based on this AI code review YAML file. Basically, to trigger the GitHub action, we need to provide the YAML file inside the workflows folder. This structure should be as like this only. Okay, you should have workflow folder, inside that you should have YAML file, and then whatever the code you want to run, you can place here. Okay, so what this AI YAML file will be do, the name of the workflow will be AI code review, right? When it will be run, that this is basically event on when on pull request. It has a many events. We are picking up the pull request, we can pick up the deployment, we can pick up the push, but what our aim is to do the code review. That is why whenever the pull request is been raised, and what will be the type of the pull request, it can be opened, it can be synchronized, means it can be updated, it can be reopened, it can be ready for review, any kind of the status that PR can have. And as soon as as soon as the PR falls under any of the status, it will initiate this job. And what this job does, basically it will spin up one Ubuntu runner. Okay, Ubuntu runner. And what it will do, pull request has on the pull request, it will write something, it will read the content, and it will write, and it issue. Because in the GitHub action, if you know, the every PR will be called as a issue. Okay, the issue like Jira, and that is also called as the issue, but PR also called as the issue. Okay, what step it has, it will check out. Okay, it will check out the things, then it will install the Python in this runner. Okay, what will be the version of the Python? 3.11. Then what are the dependency inside the requirement.txt, whatever the AI agent code we are writing, what are the dependency? Basically we don't need much dependency. One is to call the LLM, that is our model, that is Grok model we need, and another is to call the GitHub API. That are the basically dependency we need. I will show you the requirement.txt also, and these are the, like I said, where we save the Grok API key in the secret, so we are reading it from there, and which model of the LLM model we are using, that is, and basically what these are the tokens, how much it will be, what is the severity, okay, and which file, which file or agent, where the code of the agent is written in the AI review.py, this file will be run in this workflow. Okay, so as I said, what is the requirement.txt, these are the libraries we need, that is the request and then the Grok library. Okay, and this is the basically file which will give you the code review comments. So what does it, what exactly it does, I'm not writing the each and every code here because it will take a lot of time, because I need to think and do the coding, then it will take around 3 hours. So I am just explaining what I did here. So even though you will refer it and you will write your own code, you can do that from just by seeing this video. Okay, so this is basically event path. Basically, whenever the whatever the data we want from the GitHub API, that we will be basically we are getting it from this event path. We get, when we say json.load, it will load that, because our event is pull request, right? Pull request event. So whatever the event data, we will get it from here when we say the json.load. Okay, and then these are basically the repository, which repository event has some parameter, repository PR number, and based on that it will call the API, and this is basically the API base, like base URL http api github.com. Okay, now this is the LLM model, this is the token, how much token we can maximum severity, that we already seen, right? So these are some hard-coded parameter, you can say, and then we are here creating the Grok client or LLM model we are calling right here. And what exactly we are passing here, if you see these are some method we are passing inside the, these are the basically method which will get a call to the GitHub. It will read the change files. This method will get the changes, patch files. You can see whenever you are raising a PR, it will have some difference in the files. So that files will be taken out by this list change files URL using these functions. Okay, all this will give you the change files, patch files, you can say. And this is giving you the get PR metadata. Metadata means what is the PR title, what is the PR body, and what is the who has logged in, who raised this PR, how much is the addition in that PR happen, or how much is the deletion, how much is the change files. Okay, that all the parameter is we will get from the PR metadata. And now while building the prompt, this is again build prompt is one more function we have written. So we are passing this PR metadata which get from this function, and PR change file change which we got from these change files. Okay, and now we are passing this to prompt, and what we are saying to the prompt, you are a senior software engineer, okay, doing the strict code review, severity is medium, if you see the parameter value is medium, respond in a GitHub markdown, it should be as like a markdown, and give us the concrete fixes as well, just not just like our lead or senior developer just highlights it what exactly is the wrong in the PR, but does not give the solution. But this is our AI agent, he will definitely suggest you the solution also. Okay, so that is what we have given the instruction him, that give us a solution as well along with that, and point out the bugs in the code, if whatever the code, whatever the last time code we have written, right? So it was not so standardized, so it should have some area to be improved, that also it will suggest, give us a small code suggestion, and highlight the test caps. If there is anything that we are missing, we are not handling any condition, that will also it will give us. Okay, so and entire thing as a prompt we are giving it, and we are calling the grok API. Like you are we are saying that your role, system role is the you are a precise code reviewer, and what input he will be using, users content. That is our prompt. Okay, and this is how it will call. And the post issue comment, after reviewing this, it will uh, post the comment for that, whatever the output he will get, it will post it as a body. Okay, and that is what this changes basically this code does. Okay, and we are calling it from the all the functions we are calling in the main, and we are passing it to each function and build the prompt, and then we are invoking this uh, review functions using the, we are invoking this review basically, and we are giving it as a, we are also giving, means we are formatting it and we are presenting it to the user. This is what the exactly our AI. Now to test this, what we exactly need to do, we have basically what we did, if you remember, we have created one branch, right? So to make the review to initiate the PR, what we need to do, we need to something change here. And once if this is the last time code as is, I haven't changed anything here. So if you see this line is there, right? So if these two lines are commented, I can just remove it. Okay, and if I just save it and raise a PR. Okay, so here also I will, this time we will raise it using the GUI. Okay, or just we'll do something, we'll check git status. Sorry, my bad. Git status. Yeah, yeah, one file is here modified. We can say git add app dot py. Okay, now this file we added. Okay, now what we need to do, we have modified is, and now we need to commit it, and we can do it via command also. Let's do it via GUI also, so that this file is changed. If you see here, right, we have removed these two files, you can see it in red. Now we can just add some removed commented unnecessary code. Okay, we'll just commit it. Okay, now we'll push it. Yeah, demo1, push. Once we push, it should give us the, now we can go to this pull request, we can raise a PR here using this. Here also you are getting that you have recent pushes 2 seconds ago, so we can click here also and we can raise a PR. Okay, forget about this spelling mistake and create a pull request. As soon as this pull request is completed, we should get it reviewed by the AI. That is what our aim is, right? So see here, AI code review is started. You can see amazing thing that we don't need to depend on the seniors or leads to review our code. Okay, this code review is done. You can check here what comment exactly he has given. Okay, here remove the commented code. Here what is the, yeah, what they see what exactly the review is. The commented out code is indeed unnecessary and its removal is a good practice. However, there is a couple of points to consider. Potential reintroduction. While the commented code is removed, is there a slight risk it could be reintroduced accidentally in the future? Consider adding the comment explaining the reason for it. Definitely we should, what whenever we are removing any code, we should have some comment removed like this, right? Error handling. See, he has pointed again not only about the code that we are removed, he has pointed about the other codes also, that what action error handling, like code assumes this always be the valid JSON. If it is not valid, then how we have handled it? That is what is question. And again he has test gaps. What are the test cases we haven't covered? That is been shown here. So whatever the mistake, silly mistake we did, so he has pointed out, right? So that is how it works. It is quite amazing. I hope it will like you and you can uh, enjoy this video, right? Thank you.